Welcome back. Today we are going to talk about my brand new Commencal Meta V5. What do you think? Good looking bike, right?
I'm not a rich man, a man of wealth and fame. I'm not a rich man, no one knows my name. We don't have a castle high up on the hill, but we have each other, and I hope we always will. I'm not a rich man, a standout in the crowd. I'm not a rich man, but I'll never let you down. We don't have a castle.
Just me and my iPhone and my brand new bike out here today. I didn't necessarily want to carry a GoPro or anything else on this first ride. I just want to feel out the bike, but I do want to show you as it is brand new and its first time out on the trail. And it's stock with the exception of the suspension. So I did swap out the RockShox Lyric. As well as the RockShox coil that it came with. The fork and the shock were high-end RockShox, but it's a personal taste of mine, personal preference, and so here we are. TRP brakes, DHR Evos, SRAM GX drivetrain, 180 mil travel dropper post, mini and DHR2s, both rear and front, EXO. I wish it would have been EXO plus. Crank Brothers synthesis, i9 101 hubs. And that's the bike. Commencal is not following that trend of creating fat down tubes for storage. They're sticking to like a more classic, timeless look, simple but classy. It's just past 6 a.m. and I am here for a quick test run. I put in 2 spacers in both the negative and the positive chamber of my toe pass so that I can get a little bit more support off the top and definitely some bottom out resistance there. Testing it out. Beautiful morning. This is more of just a quick hit warm up. There is not a whole lot of chunk here. And so I don't know that it's necessarily gonna be the best testing grounds. That's always a fun little lap. It's a beautiful morning out here. This place is known as a perfect place for an e-bike. And that's because if you look around, right, you can tell there's definitely a lot of elevation to be gained, a lot of climbing. And so having the right bike makes a big difference. So let's talk about the climbing of this bike. I'm not going to dwell too much on it other than just simply tell you that I have owned a lot of bikes in the past. By far, the best all-around bike that comes to mind is the Ritmo V2. I had 2 of those bikes because I liked them so much. And this new Commencal virtual contact system makes the Meta and the Tempo feel very, very much very similar to the Ritmo V2, at least in my opinion. And so to me that says a lot and made it an easy decision, right, to go for this bike as opposed to the many options that are out there, because this bike is well balanced, amazing descender, and it climbs really well. I don't know if it's just something that's very superficial of me or not, but I love a top tube that is just very clean looking and it's aesthetically pleasing. The colorway, you know, I went ahead and I threw on this mount here for my tube and tire lever and some bacon strips that I have on there. I do have the water bottle that I put on there. I did have to use the B-Rad rail there. I lost it. Let's see where it's at. Well, I think I found it. Take two. The Meta V5 is Commencal's Enduro bike. It's a full 29er, 160 up front, 150 out back in terms of travel. In the geometry, it's relatively conservative compared to some of the other bikes that are out there. Now, it fits perfectly well, I think, in their lineup because above this one, it's the SX, which is longer, slacker, bigger travel. And right underneath this one is the Tempo, which is trail, downcountry type of bike. But yeah, this is my Meta V5, and this is probably, I think it's the 6th Meta that I've owned. I am always felt right at home every time I get on it. There's just something about this bike and the way that it resonates with me. And yeah, so I'm happy to be back on it. Oh, it's pretty loose. These are the trails that I ride 99% of the year. And so I think this bike is a perfect fit. I did have the Tempo, and it was a fun bike, but I don't know, I needed a little bit more. And so I think this is good for the type of trails that I have and the type of riding that I do, whether mellow trails, demanding, steep, gnarly trails. This is definitely the bike. I'm also looking to take it to the bike park here pretty soon and give it a go there. I think it's gonna do amazing as well. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments. I will do my best to answer them. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you on the next one. Until then, ride your own ride and God bless.